This is a little magnetic boat. It doesn't go per se, but it spins around in the circle. And we'll get to that later. This is a little hex bug spider robot. And this is a stack of 1/2-inch neodymium magnets. The red tape indicates the North Pole. This direction over here is north. And what I'm going to show you is that when I rotate the hex bug, the whole boat turns. I have weights at the other end of the boat, just from a clump of clay. And this is the same way as that heli ball permanent magnet statorless motor works. So you see, as long as I keep the North Pole at an angle so that it tries to twist the whole boat to go north, it will make the boat spin. Now you also notice that the boat is spinning counterclockwise, and the magnets on that hex bug spider's head are spinning clockwise. Now I could just as easily turn around real fast and make it stop, and by turning it slowly and then a little faster there, I can make both of them go clockwise. Now, I guess if it were to go at a steady speed, it would have to go just the right speed for both of them to go clockwise. Let's see if I can just turn it a little bit at a time, and you'll see what I mean. That if it were going just slow enough and the boat were turning just at the right speed, it would keep going in the right direction. Now, let me make it go fast. That's as fast as it will go. And what you're going to see is that as the robot head turns clockwise, the boat should turn counterclockwise if it ever comes to a standstill. Not quite changing direction. But I think at some point it will change direction. So let's move it out in the middle a little more again. And the magnet is pointing that way, so it's going to start turning that way. Going to start turning counterclockwise. The boat, the aluminum pan boat, is turning counterclockwise, and the magnets are turning clockwise, and that will keep that spinning indefinitely. Now, I'm not quite totally sure exactly why that happens. I don't know if it has to be timed just right, and I'm concerned that maybe if it goes really fast, it would spin in the other direction. It would make the boat spin in the other direction, because I've seen that with my heli ball permanent magnet statorless motor. So, and you'll remember the end point of all this is to try to develop magnetic thrust. The principle is basically something to this effect. Let me see if I could do this. where I would get the boat to swing back and forth. And what you see is it's going to swing back and forth like a pendulum. And because there's weight in the back, the center of mass is where it wants to turn, but the center of magnetic rotation is also where it wants to turn. So the two compete, the center of magnetic rotation, or torque, so the two competing centers of rotation make one side heavier than the other as it spins, as it swings back and forth like a pendulum. So it's actually swinging somewhere back here. And this side of the boat is heavier, so that's going to pull the inertia, is going to pull the boat this way. So that's what it's all about. So let me try making it spin counterclockwise. Let's get it started. Now, I can't really be sure if it depends on which direction it starts in, although it doesn't appear to be so with the statorless motor that's on the axis from the heliball. So that's pretty much my demonstration. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.